Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to do another quick unboxing, and my reaction to a new kit I got in is for the upcoming Hail Caesar game. Start prepping for these games about a month out, and here this week I will be announcing the date for the February group game here in the gaming hall, open to those who are in the Alan Smith Hobby War Games group, and it's probably going to be Black Seas. Once I get with the guys we regularly play with, we'll sort out the date and the time, and I'll make an announcement here on the channel. Alright, we're going to go right into this. Hail Caesar, my Roman cavalry came. I'm going to start out with these 10. As you know, following the channel, I just recently got in the elephant. It's over here in the project area, getting ready to get its base coats. I'm going to do, let's see, probably going to do white on the troops on the elephant, and then the elephant's going to get gray. I just like to use white a lot whenever I can to brighten up the model, especially that scale, and it works out really well. So let's get this open. I know when I got it in the mail today, I noticed it was a little on the heavy side, so we know we got some metal in here. And let's get this cut open and see what we got to work with. Alright, Zach was going to bring commanders. I do need more commanders for my troops, but he's got that covered. But at some point here in the future on the channel, I'm going to be getting in some more Hail Caesar stuff. The more we get into the rule books and everything, guys, I'm really starting to think I'm really going to play this more often. Alright, so let's get her opened up here. Slide her out. Oh, it's a little upside down. That's okay. Nothing in the box. And horses here in this blister pack, and looks like we got other guys in there. This is mostly horses in this pack. So let's check out these molds. And now many of you may know already that the Romans used a smaller pony. They don't not like what we look at today as like a traditional European pony, Spanish horses. So yeah, these are a little bit more standard size horse, I would say, maybe a little bit bigger. And as we got into the other eras, we got into using more draft horses, you know, the bigger draft horses, because they were carrying knights and armor. So you need a bigger, heavier horse. But the molds look good. I have to clean them up, clip some of the flash off, and search for any mold lines along the middles, under the belly. Get those cleaned up with a sharp knife on its side. But those are looking good. Those look good. I've done lots of cavalry. I've done the Napoleonic 28 mil, black powder, so I'm well versed in painting up horses and stuff. Sometimes, yeah, here we go. Opens up in the back. Gabor, thank you Gabor, packed this kit for us. And looks like this is going to be our Romans and shields. Alright, so let's get them out of the box here. Here's your shields. Yeah, those are sweet. So far I'm only, here's your extra horse. Another extra horse. And let's lay out our riders here. I want to check these molds out. So some of them in spear throwing positions. I'm not seeing spears. So looks like we'll have to fabricate some spears. Looks like, yep, there's your banner. Yeah, so unlike the elephant kit, which is SPQR technically, they had those sweet little metal spears that even had the metal spearheads on them, which were really nice. It looks like they're not doing that yet for all their kits. But yeah, no spears, so I'll have to fabricate those. That's not a problem. Another go-to, instead of going to the hardware store and buying some light gauge straight wire, another thing is to use paper clips. Those work good too. And fashioning those into spears, just make sure you take a file and hit the ends of them or you'll end up impaling yourself. But let's go in on the shot just a little bit here and get the camera to focus where we want it. And yeah, these are good. They've got some really good detail on them. Come on, camera. All this modern technology, and you still have to hit the screen because it gets confused on what to focus on, right? So there's one. Now here's our illustrious leader, Roman leader. Yeah, the typical, you just got to snip some flashing off. Not a big deal. Here's this guy, it's different. Here's your bugler. And this is how, like, even back in ancient times, they would use horns and things from animals or whatever to signal to the other troops on what to do, you know. They'd have different tunes they'd play to, you know, rally. And it looks like here some of them, they've got the arms, not all of them, but some of them. It looks like this is, there's only two where the arms are on the shields, right? And I was like, where is this guy's arm? Right, so it looks good, we're good. Let's count the total. We're supposed to have 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so we have what we need. I'm going to rank them up 5 on 5. And then, like I said, this initial battle, and we're going to do a couple pre-battles to work some of the rules out. And something I want to find out, especially with the elephant, with these cavalry, and kind of the balance of the lists between the Germanic tribes and the Romans, so that we kind of have a nice balanced list. Zach just got these supplement books that delve into that more than the rule book does. Now the rule book does have some lists and things in the back so that you can balance out your forces and you know, work on that list building, which, like I've said in other videos, is one of the other facets to this hobby is building your list. Go back a couple videos. We were playing 28mm battle group. I brought my Waffen SS, and just building that list was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and I learned what to bring, not to bring, and I learned don't buy 6 the half tracks, the German half tracks. They really weren't useful. I ended up buying them, painting them, building them, all that, and I didn't really even use them. So that's the thing with list building. You really got to either get on a group or ask some questions, and just sit and study the different lists that are possible, because you'll end up, like I've done in several rule systems, where I end up buying things that I don't really use. It's not a real big deal. They're not super expensive. They turned out really good, and I'm just going to keep them in my collection. And at some point in the future, I will use them here in the dining hall, or the gaming hall. Well, it is kind of a dining hall. My wife makes some amazing lunch for us. So it's a dining/gaming hall. All right, guys, thanks for coming along for the ride again today. Hit like, hit subscribe, share the videos. Get on over to Alan Smith Hobby War Games Group, Facebook. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.